Yeah.
Was another.
Yes.
I'd like to find out a little more about your project Orlandola. If you can tell me more, I was really...
Yeah, it's strange, it's beautiful. Yeah, I live in a beautiful town in Italy called Cortona. It's in Tuscany, and all my family and the family of my wife, we come from there. And it's a real beautiful place, antique, Etruscan, before then the Roman Empire was built in the town. And there is a castle in the town, there is a fortezza, how do you say fortress? Fortress. There is this fortress of the 15th century, and with the mayor of the town and the administration of the town, we are starting to take care of this place and to restore it and to transform it in a laboratory, for the performing arts connected with music, with videos, with all the performing arts that apart from the art, painting and sculpture, all the performing arts. But no, because what is, I would say performing arts, in Italy it's more difficult. There is not the word, you have to explain, and so it can be a residency, also for artists. They can be there and spend some time and release and think about projects and build projects. And now the first project we are doing, and maybe we will do, for sure we are quite, in September we will start with a stage, with a workshop with young musicians and children, very young, We would like to have an orchestra, to build an orchestra of 50, 60 young musicians from 12 to 16 years old. And I wrote an opera, I wrote the libretto of the opera, and a classical musician, contemporary musician wrote the music, and we are trying to do like a 10 days workshop with children and build an opera. It's actually a modern, contemporary opera about the life of Mozart. And that's how we're going to start. And then this place will be a box, an empty box that we can fill with different projects in the future. Now I was telling before, I'm 42 years old. It's more than 20 years that I am on the road with this job, with this experience. And so I would like, to start to have what in the past was called a bottega. The artists of the past at one time in their life they started to have a bottega. It means to have a laboratory, with young people, because it's an exchange. I'm there with my experience. You're there with your energy, and with your dreams and with your projects, and that's something beautiful. Something that I feel. I would like really to do, because sometimes I feel that I can, when they say that you told before that Italy is in a difficult situation, is it true? But it's also not true, There are a lot of young people in Italy that are really just expecting of a call, you know what I mean? Just expecting of an inspiration. There are a lot of them. Yesterday we are here. We are shooting like a short movie for Nat Geo Music. There is a channel owned by National Geographic that takes care just about music from the world, and they are all young people working there. People of 25, 30, 35 years old. And so my perception of Italy is not the perception that you have from television. Television and newspapers and media gives you a perception that is real. They're not telling lies. It's real that we have a representation of Italy that is, but there is also another part that is not represented in the media. That is full of energy, full of beautiful dreams and beautiful projects. And they're just expecting to find a space. To a physical space also. We are losing physical spaces in Italy to express,
You need more people like you that want to give back to the community, like you're doing.
I don't know, I don't know. I don't want to take any. It's not a question of you say merit. You say merit.
Merits.
Merits. It's not a question of merits. It's a question of do what you feel like that is good to do, you know. When I was young, there was somebody in my life that was really important for me, you know. And so I know how can be important to meet somebody, you know, that just tells you that you are good, you know, tells you that you have strength, tells you that you can do it, you know. It's important because it was important for me. You know, I had a teacher in school that was incredible, you know, with me, you know, and I met people in my life that, you know, I'm a normal guy, you know, coming from a very normal family, but meeting people that it's important. And when you don't meet these people and you don't recognize it, it's the problem, you know. And so that's this is the reason, the main reason, and it's also a practical reason, you know, because I like my job, and for me, I take something, you know, from the other people. When you collaborate with people, you take something, and you receive something back. You receive a lot back.